TikTok, you don't stop. On my face. TikTok, you don't stop. On my face.
Agreement that ended up happening is the prosecutors have known or have believed that 𝐔𝐈𝐂𝐃𝐑 was involved. And I guarantee you prosecutors forever, like, we can't prosecute this guy because he has this lock solid profit. Well, then the guy decides to write a tell-all book, goes on podcasts, starts telling the world about what's going on. And then smart prosecutors say, look, the proffer doesn't matter anymore because you keep talking about the proffer. You keep talking about information that's inside the proffer.
𝐒𝐈𝐂 and his lawyers, his legal team came back and said, hold on a second, this was a co-written book, Compton Street Legend, which came out in 2019. So he wasn't the sole author. And also, there was hyperbole. We hammed it up to sell copies.
And it would have been a great argument other than the fact, again, old Keefe D. Davis, the judge literally pointed to an interview when someone asked him about this. This is hyperbole. This is exaggeration. He's like, this is the truth. This is real. Everything in this book, this is my real truth. I have co-signed on it. The judge was saying, look, man, you said this is the real truth. And then you kept doing podcasts telling the world this is what happened.
Why the hell is he being arrested in 2023? If this has been a well-known theory, and it was a well-known theory that he was in the car for a long time, everybody else is dead, bar Suge Knight, who was in the other car where Tupac was shot. So why 2023?
You know, that impenetrable, can't get through, proffer, rock solid agreement that you can't do anything about. 𝐂𝐈𝐂 is clearly the greatest legal scholar of all of us because he figured out a way to penetrate it by opening his damn mouth. So what ended up happening is the prosecutors have known or have believed that 𝐂𝐈𝐂 was involved. And I guarantee you prosecutors forever, like, we can't prosecute this guy because he has this lock solid proffer. Well, then the guy decides to write a tell-all book, goes on podcast, starts telling the world about what's going on. And then smart prosecutors say, look, the proffer doesn't matter anymore because you keep talking about the proffer. You keep talking about information that's inside the proffer.
𝐒𝐈𝐂 and his lawyers, his legal team came back and said, hold on a second, this was a co-written book, Compton Street Legend, which came out in 2019. So he wasn't the sole author. And also, there was hyperbole. We hammed it up to sell copies.
And it would have been a great argument other than the fact, again, old Keefe D. Davis, the judge literally pointed to an interview when someone asked him about this. This is hyperbole. This is exaggeration. He's like, this is the truth. This is real. Everything in this book, this is my real truth. I have co-signed on it. The judge was saying, look, man, you said this is the real truth. And then you kept doing podcasts telling the world this is what happened.
Why the hell is he being arrested in 2023? If this has been a well-known theory, and it was a well-known theory that he was in the car for a long time, everybody else is dead, bar Suge Knight, who was in the other car where Tupac was shot. So why
Hey, what up, what up? Let's go Terrell in the building. We're in the house. Go Terrell. I know y'all see in the back. Y'all see in the back. Y'all see it. Yeah, it's going up tomorrow. It's football season! Welcome everyone. This is Go Terrell. Go Terrell in the building, in the house. You know what I'm saying? We just chilling there, saying we just chilling and watch your mouth. So let's get right to it. I gotta watch some preseason game. Then I might just step on out a little bit tonight. Give you guys some outside content. Just be chilling. I don't know. But here we go. Let's get it in, man. The Tupac trial, Mr. 𝐒𝐲 Now he's going to trial for this stuff. He was all on Vlad, all these different podcasts. I'm like, yeah, you know, they took it on Tupac, you know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden he wrote a book and everything. This is my words. Now he's on trial for it. Now he said, no, wait a minute, hold on. It was entertainment purposes only. But sir, you said everything was real. No, entertainment purpose. Man, all this for clout. They're doing things for clout. Now your ass on trial for some shit you did or did not do. You admitted to the stuff. Let me admit to it. Give me some clout. Everybody's, I'm cool, getting millions of dollars for interviews, things like, man, just all types of things happening to them. And people are looking at him like, he said all this and he walking the streets as a black man, and you took out Tupac. 1996, man, I was in high school. I'm like, dang, man, to buddy out, man. You know what I'm saying? There was so many conspiracy theories behind all this, and instead of him just being quiet, and you know what? I did it. Ta-da! You got to be one of the biggest dummies ever. Now, a little background information on this. They said that the cops knew he did this to Tupac a long time ago when it first happened. They give him amnesty. Just be quiet about it. Don't worry about it. Forget about it. The police allegedly, this is what happened. Now, see, how many years is that? 23, came out in 23, plus 4, 27 years later, you say, you know what? I just got to break my silence. I did it. Let's do some interviews. Yeah, I'm doing some interviews. Hey, look at me. Look at me. Yeah, I did it too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Me and my boy Larry Jones, yeah, we all did that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And we talk about the young people be talking. That's why I say, man, I'm glad we didn't have social media back when we was growing up, because we'll be doing the same thing young people do now. We'll record everything. We all be locked up. You know what? It'll be like 90% of America will be locked up right now if we had cell phone back in the day. Think about it. Man, the 1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. Stuff I did in college, stuff I did in high school, stuff I did before social media got big like this, man. Surviving. Go Terrell. Let me lie, way more Me Too movements going on. Good Lord. Everybody gonna make it, you know, back in 99, man, you know what I'm saying? We did some wild stuff. We ain't get caught for it. You gotta win and record it. But you know, people was recording stuff back then, but then we just could just get rid of the tape. You know, we when I was pledging, you know, we had some stuff on videotape. Say, you know what, man, hey, let's burn this shit. We burnt it. But on the internet, you cannot burn stuff. You can try to get rid of it, but it's not going to happen. You're still going to be on there. So we got 𝐒𝐲, dumbass. So you know what? I'm going to say all this stuff, get all this clout, nothing's going to happen to me. Then all of a sudden, what you doing? Why you putting the handcuffs on me? I was just talking. My book is the #1 seller. You sold yourself out. Now you copping, please. I was just saying that I ain't write that stuff. Somebody else wrote it for me. I just agreed to it. You heard what they said, dummy? You agreed to it. Do people agree to lies in like an unaliving case? Someone getting murdered. I'm gonna go plead to it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't do it, but I'm gonna plead to it. Where's my camera? My camera over there? Over there? Huh? I got 30 years of my life. You plead to a 187 in a book, on video, and just walk. You're doing a tour. The I Shot Tupac tour. You got the Tupac tour. Excuse me as I get hydrated for tonight. But anyway, so we got this guy over here, and he want to tell people what he did. Let him express himself. But now all of a sudden he's under fire. Now you figure go to jail for this because ain't no statute of limitations for unaliving someone. It's not for murder. You cannot say, you know what, 30 years later, this unbill restriction is also 10 minutes. Standards under you got. Man, boy, I know what's going on with TikTok, man. That's why I like to go to X and YouTube. I don't know what I said, but hey, you know what? I'm gonna fix that right now. Goodbye. Hello, X. I'm back to my X now. I'm back with my ex. A lot of y'all playing around. I'm joking, making a song. A lot of y'all back with your ex right now. Like, why in the hell I get back with this motherfucker? It's the weekend. You worked all week. You was lonely. Babe, I'm back. Baby, I'm back. Yeah, so get that out the way. But yeah, keep feed the dummy. Keep dummy. Just why is it every time somebody gotta go out and just do? I want to do stuff. I want to know. I want to do something silly like accuse myself of unaliving somebody. Get the clout. Get the clout. Get all these interviews. Get all the money. And get arrested. But now it's the way no. No, bro. No, bro. You up in it for the long haul. You in it now. You all in. You stepped all in the doo-doo. The shit. The doo-doo. Y'all up in it. Even if you was lying about the whole thing. Now you gotta go through all this, but you signed off saying you did it. Man, person like me, 3 strikes. I'm gonna kill him. Better get him. I'm gonna kill him. Shout out to baby boy SS Melvin when him and baby boy got into a little scuffle. That's what the dude is doing right now. But guess what? He got some money from it. Now, worst case scenario, he get life in prison. He still get to keep the money, but he'll be locked up, spending his money on commissary, and think he got a wife and grandkids, whatever. They'll be outside spending his money until they go broke. Now, left your wife out there by herself, so When people in the hood, they ain't gonna come up. Oh man, buddy locked up for the rest of his life. You already know what's gonna happen. Hey man, bro, I'm gonna hold you down, bro. I'm watching girl for you and your kids. And you know, some of the slimy dudes, man, they ready to see your kids raised up. Now they in their 20s. Now they gonna try to do a little something because you ain't around. Because you want to talk about something that happened. You was cleared for it back in the day, allegedly, by the cops. You was cleared for it, but now you want to come and start talking. You know, I don't know what it's called, but it's a thing called when somebody do a crime, they get away with it, and then what they do is they hold it inside so much, but they won't tell somebody. They gotta get it out somewhere. They gotta have somebody get acknowledged, have somebody some type of acknowledgement that they did this, so people would know. And he's not the only person to know. He cannot keep secrets. You do this, keep the secret. Or you can't tell nothing, man, like a gossip columnist. Oh, it's resend a link. All right, man. Got Thaddeus. Oh, if y'all ain't get the link out there, man, go double check, man. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Yeah, we got a lot of people in here today, man. Oh, we got somebody from Australia, from down under. Can't post messages in some channels. The 𝐂𝐿𝐄𝐏, okay, Facebook personal, okay. Why ain't on all that? The link not working. Oh man. Let me do the invite again. Let me go back. Go. Oh, that's why it's ain't. Man, I know. Okay, try it now. That's probably why people ain't been coming in. I had to sell for something else. I looked at this webinar thing. And didn't work. All right, try it now, cuz. Let's stay low. Click on this and say restrain. Yeah, that should be yeah. So hey, might be KVD people trying to block us from talking about this. You know, come on, you got away with murder, allegedly. But you gotta tell somebody. All right, there go Thad Low. Yeah, my bad, Thad, man. I had the link all messed up. I had it on the webinar instead of the stream. Come on, how you doing tonight? Oh, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Okay, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's going on?
So I'm just talking about Mr. 𝐂𝐿𝐄𝐑 and the Tupac trial. When was you born?
91.
Okay, well, you were 5 years old when Tupac went out, but you know about Tupac. And you know,
yeah.
And the guy going on trial right now is he alleged that he wrote a book and everything. He all these interviews talking about, oh yeah, I took him out. Now he's on trial. Now he's trying to change everything back up. If he got all this money now. Now he want to change it up, say it wasn't me, I lied. Oh, you all right? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you got that test coming in, huh?
Huh? Yeah.
You got the test coming in. They know you got paid today. They know it's your pay week. That's when they hit you up. Oh, yeah. It's been 2 weeks. You got paid.
Payday.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? It was a chick. She was like, I was watching her live stream on IG. And she was like, payday. I was like, that's just so sad. Like,
But guess what?
cardio time.
Hey.
I'm a villain if I say that though. Payday. If I say cardio time. Now I'm the bad guy now. Oh, you make everything about that. What? What did 50 Cent say? Like what? What?
Yeah. They make everything about
Cardio
about
time.
money.
Payday,
Guess
cardio
what?
time.
You want money? I want cardio time.
Cardio time. But I'm down for the leg. It just gotta
Yeah.
be an even trade. I'm down for it. It's cardio time.
And we ain't upset about it. We don't give. You know, you want his money from me. No. Oh, you want to do it like that? That's cool. I don't care. Plus one, I'm chill. Cause that's what we really do anyway in this world. When we go out, we're trying to do bust one. We ain't trying to have a good time and dance and all that stuff. Drink. Hell, we go out to bust one. Well, you know what? Some people
I actually like to dance like the Soul Train, like back in the day. I actually like to dance.
Hey, but at the end of the night,
after I'm dancing, yes, it's that time.
Yeah. Hey, I'm sorry, man. I'll be on the hunt. Out there. Hey, I'm trying to find something too. If you know what I mean. Like, oh, it's your how you get home? I'll call you an Uber. Or you can spend the night. I just go sit around, put my CPAP on my face. I'll take it home in the morning, but at about 10, 11 o'clock. I'll cook you some breakfast. But yeah, you know that. So you heard about this trial that's going on?
Yeah, with the Chef Keef.
KPD. Well, I call him Keefy Dumbass.
Yeah, because he kind of outed himself because he just was a little upset that he probably felt like what he was hired to do. He felt like he ain't get paid enough for it, and he see everybody else getting paid, more than him versus what he did. So he kind of outed himself.
Yeah, and allegedly the cops knew who he was, what he did. They told him about it back in 96, 97. But they said, no, what? Don't worry about it. Don't even talk about it. But 27 years later, he don't want to talk about it because what they call people that when they do a crime that nobody figure it out, but they got to tell somebody. Was it narcissist or something? You got to tell somebody because he got away with it. Ain't nobody know anything about him. But he wanted to let everybody know what he did. And now they do. Now, before he was doing the interviews with Vlad, all these different podcasters get money for it. He got money for it. Now he wrote a book. Now he in jail for trial. Now he's trying to say I ain't do none of it. I made everything up. Somebody else wrote them words.
Yeah, he just wanted some money. The money got low, so he thought maybe I'll do a few podcasts and like that.
Yeah.
It's old as dirt. I'm like, man, people been looking for Biggie and Tupac killers since I've been alive. It's one of the Tupac and Biggie murder is one of them cases where they ain't gonna never let die until they figure out who it is. Like they're not. There wasn't because around that time there wasn't like that was the beginning of like not the beginning, but similar to being a rap, gangster rap, hip hop. It was like it wasn't like your average.
And still,
you kill a rapper now, nobody cares about it, but back then it's important.
Yeah, because remember they had a mixture. They had some gangster rap in it, but the Tupac said some conscious stuff too. Like Dear Mama, you know what I'm saying? Me against the world. You know what I'm saying? Only God can judge me. What's the other one? There's one man with old boy Malik Woolbine. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. But yeah, Brenda's had a baby. It was a mixture. Then he did some gangster stuff like they claimed that I'm violent. You know what I'm saying? They hit him up. Hook the bitch and the kick you claim. West side was right when the you claim to be played by your wife. Yeah, it was a mixture.
So I was more of a Biggie person. So I only know like a few songs by Tupac.
What?
I was more of a Biggie guy.
Hey, you know, so I work with Big too, but Pac got a whole list of songs. And
The only thing I know about is Hail Mary.
Yeah.
You want to know how I first found out about Tupac?
One
of the ways. Well, outside of Poetic Justice with Janet Jackson, no, Poetic Justice, right?
Yeah.
And then that, and then people used to wear his shirts. I remember people wearing their shirts in my school, even though I think I was in kindergarten or first grade, one of the two. But I think it was first grade. Yeah, but I remember Baby Boy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the mirror on the
Yeah,
wall.
Hail Mary. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's supposed to.
That's when I first seen Tupac was on Baby Boy.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, that song go hard. Who is that? Because I had a couple friends that was older than me. Like, you don't know. I had a couple buddies that was like, third grade, fourth grade. You know, that was older than me, so that knew. And y'all know who that is? I'm like, no, who is that? Because you know, I'm bad. I'm watching Baby Boy, of course. I wasn't supposed to, but sorry.
And Jody go at it.
Watching Baby Boy when I wasn't supposed to, but yeah, I'm like, hey, who is that? I'm like, come with me. And then it meant with the movie too.
Oh yeah,
like, hey,
because he was supposed to play that part. He was supposed to be Tyrese, but he passed away. He's supposed to be in the movie. Yeah, that's why they had him up in there. They had the picture on the wall and stuff. Yeah, because he's supposed to have did the movie, but you know what I'm saying, he got knocked off after that.
Yeah,
before the movie could start.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how you feel about this dude now? He's trying to, you know what I'm saying, go back and say I didn't do it after he made all these interviews and made all this money.
I mean, listen. I mean, with enough money, I mean, I don't know. I've seen so many crazy cases since I've been alive that got overturned, and you know, the guy that unalived the United Healthcare dude, he might get off for double jeopardy. They talking about.
How's that?
I don't know. They say I was reading a description, and they say like they did some type of trial like on the same day or something. I was reading a description. I'm not really familiar with double jeopardy, but I know if you do get double jeopardy, that's it. You free. But they was giving a subscription because he pled guilty today, and so now his attorney is trying to get it like maybe double jeopardy. So like with the Chief Keef thing, I mean, I feel like you kind of cooked on like regurgitating your statement, but I mean, with enough money, I feel like anything's possible.
But he ain't got the money like that, and people ain't really support him because a lot of people like me, Tupac fans, hey, we want him to go down. You took up our legend. I was in high school when he went out. I was pissed. You don't know what he can be doing right now. Him and Biggie, you know what I'm saying? They were just pretty much on their plateau. They was in their 20s. You know,
I don't know how much money he been getting paid for these interviews. I don't know how much money he getting paid for interviews because you know Charleston White got kind of rich off his interviews. So I don't know how much he really getting paid for these interviews. If you get like 100, 200K per interview, I mean, he did a few, so. He older too, so he might not be spending the money like a young cat. So,
is that worth your life?
Huh?
Is that worth the rest of your life in jail?
What you mean?
Because he ain't gonna be able to spend the money. Well, he ain't gonna be able to spend money as a free man if he's found guilty.
Well, I'm talking about enough money to be able to afford a lawyer, a good attorney.
Why would you do all these interviews just to buy a lawyer?
I'm just saying like. No, what I'm saying is like since he in that situation, he may not be poor because he did the interviews.
But your money go to the lawyers. So the money you made already, it goes straight to the lawyers. So you back to zero.
I didn't say he was smart. He already did a murder for hire. So I ain't say he was smart. I ain't never said he was a smart guy. I just said like, I mean, that's what's gonna have to be if you trying to be free.
But hey, I think he'll probably go down, and then. Yeah, I think he's married and he got grandkids, all that stuff. They'll get all the money. But you know, once you locked up, your wife's free game. You know what I'm saying? You probably got grandkids in their 20s now. You know what I'm saying? Your homeboys, your dirty ass homeboys come by. You from the hood. You know what I'm saying? They'll try
Yeah, and the person that got Biggie is already in jail. So, in my personal opinion, so
who's that? Oh,
who is who? What you mean? Who is you? What's going on?
Hey,
what's going on?
How you let people in the room on the thing and then say who is that?
Oh no! I'm talking about Biggie. He said Biggie.
He was talking about me.
Arrested. Yeah. I know where shooting at. Your name.
We always know when that come on the scene now. Listen.
Yeah, like, man, we talking about that Tupac. We talking about Tupac. And we talking, man, yeah, you know a little bit about this court stuff. Now, this guy wrote this book and all this stuff, claiming he knocked out Tupac, unalived him. Now he's trying to retract his statement, but the book is already out. He already agreed to everything that the book says. But now he's in court going through the murder trial. How can he get out of this? Or is there a way he can't get out of this?
Yeah, it's always a way if you got a good way to get out.
That's it. That's what I'm telling you, bro. He gonna have to use all that money he got from them interviews for a good lawyer. Maybe
you can say he did it for clout. He did it to get money, and he did it for clout. It's all.
Yeah, because
don't necessarily mean that's gonna work. But,
Yeah.
You only got. If it was me, you don't got no choice anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, because in the book he wrote, he co-wrote with somebody. He said all these words are mine. This is what I wrote. Now he's saying no, I didn't write that. They might just put him in there just for being a dummy. They might just try to take all his money he got from the interviews and the book sales. Okay, well, now we let you go. You're already in the 60s.
What you mean? What you mean? Who might take all his money?
The lawyers. They don't know how to drag cases on. Because he made a lot of money with his interviews and the book. You say?
No.
Yeah. No, you don't think so?
No, you can't just drag cases on like that. The court system, it gotta be a reason for these cases to go on and on. They don't just because even the judges, I'll say for the state of Florida, they're in California, so I don't know. But I know in the state of Florida, you got to wrap these cases up in 18 months. They're not letting you just drag these cases on and on like that. So, and a lot of judges, they won't even, like you got to have a good reason for continuances and stuff like that. Even in a murder, even in a murder trial. I mean, yes, you can waive speedy, and it end up getting pushed back because the judge docket is too full and they ain't got time to hear it. But yeah, it's a little bit harder to drag on cases. It's not like what people think. It'd be a lot of shit goes to that when those cases take a long time.
Okay, I know this guy named Reza Islam. He said he was fighting a court case in California, but it wasn't a murder case. It was like some the misinformation case. Something was going on, but he said it's still about 19 years. But they kept pushing it back and do what they do. I guess they were trying to get him to plead guilty, but take a plea. He kept saying no.
Well, it depends on discovery. Discovery is what takes the longest. So if it was discovery stuff, it depends on also the amount of parties who are involved in the case, who's suing who, and stuff like that. So usually when a case takes like a long time like that, it's usually because there's a lot of parties to the case, or there's a lot of discovery that needs to be done. But really, more than anything, it's the parties of the case that take, because don't no murder trial take no 9 years. Or what you say one murder, it was what?
It was like something else, like some disinformation. He one of them conscious people. Islam, and he, you know what I'm saying, look out for the black folks, things like that. So, you know, they try to hit him up with all these court charges to pretty much because he got paid for lawyers. It was on for so long. His first lawyer died, so yeah,
so that's an issue. And with him dying, that means the other attorney got to come in and review the case and figure out what's going on. I'm sure also the judges change the bench multiple times, because that's the other thing. The judges rotate. They don't just stay on the same bench in the same court forever. They rotate. They usually rotate out. Again, I know that's how it is here. I'm not 100% sure how it is in other states, but I know here, like, they rotate out. So even the judges have to get familiar with the cases and stuff like that. So it'd be, like I say, it'd be a lot of shit that goes to that. It's not just, you know, sometimes, yes, people could try to, you know, they do things to try to make the cases, you know, to try to prolong the case. But generally speaking, usually the judge step in and be like, okay, we're going to resolve this. It's going to be a time certain trial. You go on the trial. I don't care if you're ready or not. So it just depends on the circumstances of the case.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I got a quick article from Facebook on Buddy. See, let's see. So,
hey, now, did you hear about the 𝐒𝐿 case?
I saw the headlines. I didn't read it. I just was opening it when you was talking about it earlier, because I did see the headlines, but I didn't read none of the stuff though.
Yeah, I was telling Brian, I was like, they talking about there might be a double jeopardy.
Mm-hmm.
His attorney said they might be able to get him off on a double jeopardy.
Mm-hmm.
So double jeopardy, that means you get off the whole thing.
Yeah,
complete. Like you like.
Well, because in double jeopardy, you can't charge a person twice for the same crime. And so what I saw here is they charge them both in federal and in state, and you can't charge them for both.
What? That's for real?
Yeah.
So the federal government charge you for one crime, and the state charge for one crime for the same crime, they just let you off.
Yep. They made a movie about it a long time ago, back in the 90s.
That movie was good as hell too.
So I need to watch that, because dang, I never. Well, I'm going to do a federal crime and have the state pick it up.
That's what you saying. With enough money, good lawyers, they gonna dig.
Yeah, man.
And it's a high profile case too, so I know them lawyers getting paid.
Hell yeah, yeah. But this is from Rizza Islam. Government dismisses decade-old case against Rizza Islam. So it don't say the charges, but it said it was nearly a decade, and you fought back. Then this against the government. So I'm not. The government go a little bit longer, right?
No, because the state case is against the government. The state is the government. A murder case is against the government. The state is the government. It's the government. So, like I said, it depends on what actually, the facts of the case. Just reading a headline or a brief article don't really give you the facts of the case. It depends on what went on with the case. And like I said, if the attorney died, that's definitely going to push the case back, because another attorney has to pick up the case and learn what's going on, learn the facts of the case. They got to go through the discovery, see what they got, as far as discovery is long anyway, because you putting the pieces together, you trying to get all the information and stuff and analyze it and stuff. So yeah, cases can go on for years, but it's a lot more to it than just, we just gonna play games and wait. People do that, yes, but it's usually more to it. Like I said, it depends on the amount of parties, the amount of charges, and all that stuff. So it's more to it. It's a little bit more to it than that.
Okay. Yeah, I know you also said that you run low on money. So say you have a paid lawyer, and the case keep going on, and you run out of money, funds to pay your lawyer. Is it get a public defender after that? It's all over again, or?
You probably should. If you can't afford the attorney no more, yeah, you're gonna need an attorney.
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I done ran out of money, lawyer. What?
And that doesn't start the case over. That just, it buys you a little bit more time because again, the lawyer got to get familiar with the case, but it doesn't start the case over. Whatever has been done has already been done. They got to pick up. They got to pick up where the other attorney left off at and keep the ball rolling. You don't start all the way over. That doesn't start the case over.
Dang that. No, and that's kind of crazy because guess what? I know sometimes you pay a lawyer where to win or lose. But if you're going through the case and you run out of money, so he's just paying for his time from the time he started till you run out of money. Then you get somebody else. But that money gone already.
Yeah, but if they did a good job, it was worth it. Just hopefully the attorney that picked it up is able to use the work that the other attorney already did to help them get off, because they have to transfer all the files and stuff and evidence and stuff to that new attorney. So hopefully the attorney did good enough to where the new attorney could pick up, and hopefully they're a good attorney as well, and they can get you off or win your case or whatever the case may be. So it's not completely a waste of money, depending on, again, it depends on the case. Every case ain't gonna be the same.
Right.
Okay. All right, there we go. We got the law firm in here. Yeah. That's the law firm.
I'm a paralegal. I'm not a law firm. I'm not an attorney. I'm a paralegal.
Well, I am one. Can I say I'm a part of a law firm, unofficial? What? Can people don't have the bar? Can they give advice?
Not at all. That's against the law.
Wow. So all these people that these prison people that
That's why she had to specify, sir, because you playing
how
games.
you can't listen to them.
Games. That's why she had to specify.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what about jailhouse lawyers say when people locked up in jail and people tell you in jail what you need to do? Did they get charged?
They're there with them and they research their own case, so they're going by what it is that they went through. So it's a little bit, that's a little bit different. And the courts already know that's what they do. They already know, they know that. So, and they already in jail. So it is what it is. But you can't appear for one of them and claim that you're their attorney, knowing damn well you're not, so that's different. But you out in the streets, me personally, I can't give y'all legal advice. And I can't give y'all legal advice, basically.
So I can't do it myself.
No, you can go to jail. You go to jail for that. That's unauthorized practice of law. You have to have a license to practice law.
Oh wow, it's crazy because I'd be like, hey man, you go fight that ticket because they'll drop the charges. I can't tell nobody something like that.
You can, but
it'll be against the law.
There could be consequences depending on how far you go.
Oh Lord. Boy, I done told people a lot of stuff. Hope we don't come back.
But that's why you use key terms like, when I went through this is what I did, or if I was you, I would do this, or you tell a person where to go to read an article, to find out stuff. Even though that could be a little touchy, that could possibly be practicing law, but yeah, it's just about the words and stuff. And you can't get paid for it too. That's another thing too. You can paid for it. You can get in trouble. So yeah.
Like, this is not legal advice. This is my personal opinion.
Mm-hmm. I always just say I'm not an attorney. I can't give you legal advice. But if it was me, I would do X, Y, and Z.
Okay, well, could they pay for something like that? Say, hey, if it was me, I can give you legal advice, but this is me, and they want to pay you for it. Is that okay?
I don't know. It depends on who you ask. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like they're several, Brian. Like, this is not legal advice, but you need to lower the water pressure on the bodega. Like, you need to.
I wouldn't even say that. I would say if I were you, I would do what you just said.
Okay, yeah.
That's why I said I put myself in there. Like, this is what I would do if I was you. Because you're not telling them this is what you got to do. This is just saying, if I was in that situation, I would do this.
But you can't accept the money if you say that.
I don't know. That's what I said. It depends on the judge, the person you ask. I don't know.
Okay. I say, hey man, you killed like 10 people. Now, what I would do is go on the next plane smoking. Get the hell up out of here. But you can fight the case if you want to. Give me $200.
That's not even legal advice, because you telling somebody to leave, that's not legal advice.
That work for everybody else, don't it?
What are you talking about?
Just leave. And it all goes away.
No, but that's not legal. It's not legal advice. That ain't got nothing to do with the law. Legal advice is basically explaining the law and laws to people. That's what legal advice is. Me telling you to flee after a crime, that's not a legal advice. That's not legal advice, because that it has nothing to do with what the laws. That's not a part. That's against the law, actually. So that's the opposite.
So if I tell this my legal advice before you get out the country, and they take my advice, what I get?
That's not legal advice. That's not legal advice.
Yeah. So
I just said what legal advice is. And legal advice is explaining the law, explaining case law, explaining statutes, and all that type of stuff. That's what legal advice is. Explaining how the court, how courts go and stuff like that. That's legal advice. You tell them to do something that could possibly be illegal and get them in more trouble. That's the opposite of what legal advice is.
So would that be abetting the criminal?
Aiding and abetting, possibly. It could be.
All right, well, I ain't gonna tell nobody to leave, go nowhere. Hey, just stay where you at, man. Hey, put it in God's hands.
I mean, they would have to find out that you said it, but yeah, if they find out that you said it, it could be.
Yeah, well, it's hearsay. So if they say, yeah, he said it, then I gotta go to trial. Man, I ain't telling nothing. I just say, get away from me. Yeah, it's Friday. What's going on? Now, you doing anything?
Hell no, I'm tired as hell. I'm waiting on my food to digest so I can go my ass to sleep. I'm tired.
What you eat?
Some shit.
Well,
shit I wasn't supposed to be eating.
Well,
I feel you.
you might as well tell the truth, shame the devil later.
I said some shit I wasn't supposed to be eating, some tacos, because I ain't feel like cooking, and I'm tired of eating the same stuff. This diet.
Look up.
I don't food prep. I can't do all that.
Yeah, just take time. Just want to take one meal.
I mean, you don't have the food prep. You don't have the food prep, but you can buy the foods and then you just make it per day.
I don't be feeling like doing all that. First of all, I don't like to cook. I got to be in the mood to cook. And then second of all, no, I get tired of eating the same shit. Like more than 2-3 days, I got to do something. I got to do something else. I might be able to go back to that food, like
Yeah. I feel that. Yeah, you get tired like dang. Same old food.
I got an app right now that gives you multiple like different meal, different type of stuff. My buddy sent it to me. It tell you mad meals, like crazy combinations.
Yeah, it's not about the meals. Like I know what I need to eat. It's about putting the shit together. I don't be feeling like that shit.
Oh, okay. So you just pretty much just don't have a lot of discipline.
It's not about discipline. I just don't be feeling like that shit. I don't like to cook. I don't like cooking. I ain't got shit to do with discipline. It's just I don't like cooking. I cook when I need to. I cook little quick meals and stuff, but I just don't like cooking.
Okay.
But I'm very disciplined because I've been eating healthy for the last 3 weeks. I've been eating healthy.
I mean, you deserve it. You deserve to treat yourself at least once a week.
Absolutely. Well, no, I don't do once a week because I just started, so that I wouldn't get nowhere. But like I said, definitely
if it's 3 weeks. If I say once a week, you say once 3 weeks. I mean, that's straight.
Mm-hmm. Like
maybe honest with the situation. Yeah, I agree.
Once a month. Yeah, so I got discipline to eat well. I've definitely been eating. Hell, if anything, I haven't been eating enough. I need to eat more. I ain't been eating enough.
Gotta get this calorie set. You got a calorie chart?
I don't do all that.
Yeah, they gave me that at the hospital. I'd be like 1,900 calories a day. I'm like, man. I mean, I was always like under, but the beer took me over.
You think you can do like 2,300 calories per day?
Because sometimes you gotta force yourself. Because say you don't eat as much, and then they say you gotta stay consistent with it. You say you're doing through 2,000. Then you still got 5,300. And you just find something to eat. Well, anybody try to do all that?
I'm not counting. Go ahead.
When I started counting calories, I didn't realize how much calories be in stuff. Like, you know, a crumble cookie. Like a crumble cookie got like almost 4,000 calories. 4. I'm like, that kills your whole deficit for the whole dang near week.
The whole
one cookie.
Yeah, I don't count calories. I ain't got time for all that shit. I watch my calories though. I do look at the calories of like, you know, any packaged foods that I eat, but I don't count calories. I eat baked. Majority of my meals for the last few weeks have been baked chicken or fish, basically.
That's it.
Baked fish.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I see why you get burnt out. That's only like 2 things. I'll get burnt out quick.
Yeah. That's the main. But it ain't really much else to eat. I mean, and of course the side dishes. I never say the side dishes. I always say the meat for whatever reason. But of course, whatever vegetables or side dishes and stuff you eat. But those are mainly the only 2 things I have been eating. I did eat a turkey wrap one day in 1 week.
Yeah.
But
then
that's I can't really eat much, you know, a whole bunch of much when you dieting. Shrimp, they have shrimp.
Shrimp,
Like
yeah.
when I was good for like a good few.
Every morning. No, oatmeal and eggs every morning for all his life. That's his stuff all the time. So now that's discipline. But I don't know. Let's like do. I don't know. I guess it's a routine. I'll go ahead there.
Oh no, I was just like when I was on that. I used the like Lose It. It's an app called Lose It, and I just record it. I just take a picture or whatever like that, and then I got the app like, you know, that showed me all these meals. But I used to be like barbecue chicken, like rice, maybe some broccoli. I eat that anyway, and that's like a long 536, but I be full. So like to like 2,300 for me. If you eating bad, it's quick to get to it. But if you're eating healthy, it's hard to get to it. Cause I realize that if I eat a whole thing of like a barbecue chicken leg quarter, dang near rice and broccoli, you would think that's a lot of calories, and that's only like 600 calories.
Well, you got to eat some snacks in between, I have to eat snacks. Like just the meals is not enough, especially when I'm at work. Just the meals are not enough. I have to have them snacks in between. So that's why I've been doing a trail mix or just I had some pecans, Greek yogurt with fruit or smoothie or something like that. So
how much that calories? How much that is? Like for the trail mix. I feel like yogurt, but the trail mix, I feel like those little partial things they can add up quick.
Well, I only eat trail mix with nuts in it, so it ain't as bad.
That much.
All right, another thing that can add up calories quick is like what you drink.
Of course, that's why I only drink water.
Beer.
That's why I only drink water. I went out last Thursday, so I had a couple of drinks last Thursday. But other than that,
I heard tequila is good for like calorie deficit though.
Yeah, it is. But
anything white.
Yeah. Well, no, really just tequila. Tequila is the.
Oh, the tequila. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that's why. But I only drink water anyway. I drink water and
me too.
Water, regular sugar free is good. I drink that a lot.
I drink spring water and sparkling water. I have been drinking that Rise mushroom coffee.
How's that?
It's not bad. I drink it with the Chobani creamer. That creamer is only like 65 calories.
Per cup?
I don't know. I just know it's 65 calories. But it make that coffee make you go to the bathroom.
That's good though, because you're losing,
energy.
Yeah, that's good. That's why the coffee. That's good to run. I mean, that is good.
And I don't put no sugar in it. I just use the creamer as my sugar because it's flavored creamer, which I wasn't doing that anyway. I never put sugar in my coffee.
Yeah.
There you go. Now, I'm gonna show this quick video right quick. I'm gonna see if y'all agree with this.
Let's see.
I gotta turn this air up. I'm hot.
Oh,
Yes, what the fuck we do, bitch. We cheat more than niggas do. And you know why? We cheat more
follow him
than niggas do? Because we don't get caught. Okay? We don't get caught. And because the niggas that we're cheating with only want to fuck anyway. They're not going to hit your nigga up like, I'm fucking your bitch. No, he wants to continue to get that pussy. He's not going to do like bitches do. Bitches will try to wreck your whole motherfucking home. And they fuck your bitch in silence for years. And bitches are very, very sneaky. We know how to keep up with the same and not give you an ounce of thought that we out here fucking and sucking on another nigga.
Right. I've said this before. So
All right. You think that's true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, because I know last side dudes.
I don't know if it's true that we. I don't know if it's true that we cheat more, but we are better at cheating, though. I agree with everything else that she said.
Yeah,
Hey, because we all think you give us something, we quiet, mum's the word.
Yeah, because guys, we not good at lying. So
At all.
So that's why I don't really.
With her, what she said the chicks that we deal with want more. They start talking.
I think girls. I follow the dude.
No, we're talking about what we was talking about was the fact that y'all are not good at cheating because y'all are not good liars, which y'all not.
No, we are good. It's just the women that bust us out.
No, y'all not. Y'all don't know how to. We talking about two different things. You're talking about the man who's being cheated with, who the woman is cheating with. We're talking about the man who's actually doing the cheating. So that's why I said we're better at cheating because we know how to keep our shit quiet. 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna find out that we cheating. But men, y'all don't know how to keep y'all lie together. So and y'all change y'all habits. So it's easier to catch y'all.
The only thing I can say that I follow him because I think I seen another one of her videos. It was her or somebody else. It is true. I don't know if this is true, but one of the reasons why is because she said that men don't check phones. Men don't ask who you texting, what you doing, things like that, which aids to you not get caught versus women. Y'all check phones, y'all check research history, y'all do this. So they were saying that may aid to the even though men are not good liars, but that also helps because I don't check.
I'm a great liar, so I don't know what you're talking about.
We don't check history, phones. We don't really ask too much. As long as we getting us, I don't think we really be checking up on where you at. Not unless you a super, super crazy dude. You ain't really worrying about, you ain't checking phones as much as women do.
Y'all might not check phones, but y'all be peeking around that little corner trying to see out the corner of your eye.
Hey, guys like me, I'm a great liar.
Teach me.
Anytime that phone ding, y'all automatically think it's a nigga.
No, that be y'all females. Hey, I have my phone. I've been one time with my phone going on. You gonna answer your phone? What bitch calling you
Men do it too. Trust me.
If I'm in the crib with a girl and she answers the phone, I'm not only time I maybe spotty sense to go up if it's super long or if the laughs get too crazy. I'm like, dang, who got you?
Well, she's not a good cheater anyway because first of all, let me not divulge.
Yeah, I personally never been cheated. We have enough on the internet that reveals.
Tell us. I want to know. Come on, man.
No.
Come on. Educate us. I'm ignorant of this right now.
No. I'm
Dang,
straight.
that's how y'all do. I just tell what men do. See what's
That's how we get away with it, because we don't tell. We don't.
I mean, it's enough girls that be
Man,
telling the
please.
business.
That's another story I got too.
do
Man.
we have to pay you for your advice?
Yes, you do. You do. Zelle, not cash out.
Hey, I gave you some earlier this week. That shit evening out, right?
You
Said
said
some earlier
what?
this week. That shit evening things out, right?
Hell no, nope.
Oh, it wasn't that good.
No, I ain't even tried it yet. That's
Okay.
crazy. That's how tired I've been. That's how tired I've been.
Dang.
That's how tired I've been.
That's all right. Hey, don't take it tonight, because then you be up all night. Turn up. Where the party at?
I guarantee you I won't. I'm sleepy as hell. I was tired. Anyway, back to the subject though. But yeah, no.
Tell us what y'all be doing. I know with us, you know what I'm saying? It be usually the female will mess us up that we dealing with, because they want to change the positions. See, guys, we don't care about being the second one or third option. I mean, get something. We ain't spending no money. We got to deal with the headache. When you go back with your man, and you just come over for fun, and go back with your man, have arguments and pay bills and stuff like that. We're simple creatures. We gonna bring it back home.
That's as the side dude, but that's what I'm saying. As the dude who's doing the actual cheating, who's actually cheating on their spouse, y'all are not good at that. As y'all are good at being side dudes, yes, because y'all not finna go to call another nigga and say I'm fucking your bitch and all that shit, unless it's one of your ops or something. Then that's different. But y'all not gonna do all of that. Whereas the female, like she said, they gotta let you know she fucking your man and all that shit. So yes, as the side dude, y'all are better side pieces. But as the actual one doing the cheaters, y'all are not good. We watch your moves, and when you start switching up and doing different things, we notice that shit. Not every woman may say something about it. Some women may leave it alone and it is what it is, but some women are gonna say something about it, so guarantee you, I don't care how good of a cheater you think you are, the woman always knows. That's why we have female intuition.
Even if she knows, some women let it slide just based
female
on
guessing.
Yeah, we have female intuition. We always know.
It's female guessing. Because
It's not guessing, it's definitely intuition. My intuition has always been right. My intuition is right on general shit. But my intuition when it came to a nigga being a fuck nigga has always been right. 100%. I ain't never been wrong.
Well, from my experience, it's all been a whole bunch of female guessing. No intuition.
Your ass, everybody was right. Your ass already done said you ain't been in a relationship in years, so they was about right. You had several brides. They may not have gotten the details right, but the fact that you was messing with another bride was right.
Hey, when I was in a relationship, I was with that one person. I never cheated, but I always thought I was cheating all the time. But once she lets me loose and break up with me, I'm going back out to the world. Hey, black men don't cheat.
All right, Charlamagne.
Man, we got one for you right now, Nat, on Bell or No Bell.
Damn, I need to charge my phone.
Charge it up so you can get ready, get your Zelle ready for your bail.
Man, make sure the guys can be able to contact you. Got to charge it up.
Oh, stay out my business.
Yeah. You called her out. Oh shit, the hell?
No, what his goof ass done did.
Oh, he look goofy on you. He didn't know what he
and that lineup kind of fresh though. But
probably
I feel like he low key smiling though, low key. You know, Brian, how I feel like when people that be smiling, like they just accepted it. Like, they know how he did it, they accepted it. Like he low key kind of smiled a little bit. But
drugs, or driving it with a while license suspended.
Yeah, I'll bail him out. Cause I ain't gonna lie. You know, he got the little crispy. It probably ain't nothing that's gonna harm me. So I'll bail him out.
Yeah, man. He probably did something simple, man. I don't think he anything too crazy. Oh, domestic violence.
That was my third guess.
Beat up. God dang. I didn't.
You love pulling these people with battery. That's your thing now.
It's a whole bunch of them on here like that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I mean, try to make the guy look kind of decent.
That's because people need to be more patient in
trespassing
finding their mate. All this domestic stuff is either probably financial or not choosing the right partner. Like,
hey, this mud ran from the police.
Dang, fleeting.
Yeah,
like he probably did it. He probably ran in the house and she called him. They probably found him and ran down on him.
Yeah, man. Everybody want to stay up in and that don't want you.
Because I don't respect that domestic violence stuff.
You probably ain't got no bond.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
I already bailed him out, so now I gotta go help her out because I bailed him out. Now I gotta go to jail because I gotta go.
And now you gotta break up the fight.
Now I gotta go help her out. My bad. I'm sorry. Like he oh hell.
Damn,
go ahead, Brad. You got it.
She looks smart.
Oh no.
She's the head of the class.
Oh no, eyebrows on fleek. No.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, man.
Eyebrows on fleeky.
She got the lift black boy. Like she
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, if it wasn't the eyebrows, it's the
it's the hair. You see her natural hair sticking out of that weave. She ain't even bother to try to blend the shit in.
Yeah, the new growth is going crazy. Yeah.
That ain't even new growth. That's the pull out. That's the leave out. That ain't no new growth.
So right there, the black part right there ain't new growth.
No, that's leave out. She left it out, trying to act like she was blending it in, and it didn't work.
Oh shit.
Because the track needs to be black at the top too for your hair to blend in. Yeah, how you gonna put in red weave, orange weave, whatever the fuck color that is, and your hair black?
Oh yeah, that is. Yeah, you.
But that's the eyebrows though.
Yeah, but no, she should have dyed her hair, colored her hair too, or got the weave that's two-tone where the roots are black and then the rest at the bottom is
So it wasn't enough bundles.
No, she didn't get the right bundles. She was probably trying. She purposely probably did the leave out. She just didn't get the right bundles.
Oh, okay.
Probably like a blend.
Right? Yeah.
She had the right amount of packs. It just whoever kind of didn't like her.
She didn't get the. She probably did it herself. Ain't nobody in no shop did no shit like that. I would hope not. She probably did that shit herself, or one of her friends did it. Yeah, right, or one of her friends did it.
You know, I can't get double. I already let the woman beat her out. I'm gonna have to just.
I'm gonna get her, man. I'm gonna get this one out.
Yeah, I'm not building.
She's probably abusive too. She looked like she abusive.
Home. She ain't gonna tear my home.
Right. She looked like she abusive.
Wow.
She looked like she'd fuck somebody up. She looked like she Haitian too. I bet you she Haitian.
Need a forcer. Okay, Erica Williams.
Ooh, I told you it was battery and with a deadly weapon.
Got life insurance.
She hit by somebody. That's all that was. That big ass head. Pow.
That's okay. Me and Nat gonna be front row. Now me and Nat gonna vid you at Advent Health. We ain't gonna say the funeral, but we gonna vid you at Advent Health.
Man, that mug hit you in the head, boy. You have a headache. You be dead. You have a headache. You hold your head like this in the casket.
me and Nat gonna be alive. Who you here to see? My hard ass cousin.
Right. Okay.
My hard-headed ass cousin.
Okay.
Hey, man.
And she gonna have to sit. She probably ain't got no bill. Aggravated battery. That's. I think that's a third felony 3.
Yeah. So
Aggravated with it.
like you wanted to scrub thing she did at work. Well, she probably got you home from
Well,
work.
actually, aggravated battery with deadly weapon they can even get you if you have fluid on your pants too. It can they can do that as aggravated. That's what can upgrade it to aggravated. If you have like blood or anything like on your pants, they can upgrade it to aggravated just with that alone.
For blood? What you mean? Your blood or the other person's blood?
It could be it could be the other person's blood. If she beats somebody, she beat them to a point where there's blood on their clothes. If the CO don't put it in a contamination bag, it could be considered aggravated. They could upgrade it to aggravated. This based off that without even seeing a weapon, because they can assume it was a weapon involved because there's blood on your pants. It might not stick, but you can get charged with it.
That's crazy, man. Well, it's law. That's why I try to stay out the law.
Absolutely. I was talking about that with somebody yesterday. They was asking me if I had a gun. I said no, but I'm scared of my temper. But I need to learn how to.
Well, you probably should do it. Get like a taser or something.
You can't.
I do want to give me a taser, but for on some real shit, I'm just scared of my temper. And having worked at the courthouse and seeing that dude get 25 years for shooting somebody in the fucking leg, that scared my ass straight.
And you can get one. They got the gun show this weekend. They got like other stuff that non-lethal weapons. Go get one like a baton laser and all that stuff.
I feel like everything depends on now at 35. I feel like everything depends on the state.
And
city.
this is not the state to do it. And usually the Republican states are not the states to do no shit like that in.
Yeah, I feel like also the judge too, because I feel like shooting somebody in the leg. I've never heard that. That's 25 years for a shot in the leg. That's crazy.
Well, that wasn't the judge. That was, the jury found him guilty. First of all, the minimum mandatory once they find you guilty is 25 anyway. So he was gonna have to do 25 regardless, because that's the minimum mandatory.
Because I heard somebody unalive somebody and only get 15. They go from 30 and they drop down to 15. That's insane.
What state were they?
Florida.
So it depends on. Well, first of all, the 6 usually is for minors if you did the crime under.
Remember I was telling you about the story about the Nigerian. We probably went on then, but the white lady killed a Nigerian man in Hollywood, Florida.
Because they charged him with manslaughter.
Manslaughter. Yeah.
So that's why, because manslaughter is different
and the man got shot in the leg at 25.
But because it was aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, exactly what that girl that dude had, whoever that was had. So the minimum, that's a class 3 felony. So the minimum, so there's what you would kind of call tiers. So you got a first degree felony, which I think is like a minimum of 5 years. The second degree, or it's either 5 or 10. The second degree felony is 15, and then the third degree is 25 to life. So it's tiers to it. But that's for like attempting. That's for the felony class. So manslaughter, I think, is a first degree felony. So that's why they was able to get him 6 years. But if it's a third degree felony, the minimum mandatory is 25.
Dang, so you could take somebody out and get less time when you attempt to take somebody out.
No.
I'm talking about in this situation. They're saying one person is dead, another person is still alive, but they got.
Well, it depends on the facts of the case. That's why I said you can't just go by. That's where everybody, all these, online lawyers fuck up at. They just going by what, according to them, the law says. But it's a lot more to these cases.
That's how they say the law.
This is a lot more to these cases than what meets the eye. Yeah, you could charge them with a certain thing, but the state has to prove it. The burden is on the state to prove that this is what they did. So if you charge somebody for murder, but then you find out through the discovery phase that, it wasn't actually murder, it was a crime of passion, which is
typically.
which is typically what manslaughter is, then and they able to prove that it was a crime of passion and the elements, they prove the elements of manslaughter and not attempted murder, then yes, you can get charged with manslaughter. Now, what you just asked me?
I said she took a plea for the I guess for the manslaughter.
Right. So because she took a plea for the manslaughter, that more than likely the state felt like they didn't meet all the burden of proof or the elements to charge her with murder, The elements only matched up for manslaughter, so that's why they gave her manslaughter instead of murder. Because you can charge somebody with anything, but you have to be able to prove it.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
If you can't prove it, then you gotta lower it. Yeah,
that's crazy. One person is attempted murder, one person is murder, and then.
Well, no, you can't attempt murder. It can't be attempted murder and murder. It's one.
Two different cases. Like Buddy got shot in the leg, whatever.
Oh,
the guy's still alive.
But he didn't even get charged with attempted murder. He got charged with aggravated battery with. The fact that aggravated battery with a deadly weapon is a class 3 felony is crazy to me anyway. I would think that should be a 1 or a 2.
Yeah.
Because you're not even saying that they attempted to kill a person. You just said they battered the person. So why I don't even understand why that's a class 3 felony. To me, that should be a 1 or a 1 or 2.
Do laws like this ever change? Like the
but it depends. That's why it's important to vote in these local elections, because the state Congress is the ones who change these laws.
Yeah, that's
I learned about that during COVID. I learned that, one thing that COVID taught me is because seeing how every state moved individually on how the lockdowns work, that's honestly, COVID is really what helped me focus on the state of mayors, governors, and things like that, because it seemed like they had more of a direct effect on once everything got more stabilized. I realized that the different governors and mayors, they had more of a direct effect on how the state was ran, because you got California on 24-hour lockdown while we in the Millennium Mall shopping. So it made me think dang, so it's that's crazy. So that's why I started. I actually vote. I don't really vote for presidential elections. I ain't gonna lie, but as far as mayors and things like that, I'd be up my game with
You should vote for all of them, but are you gonna vote for this election next week?
I didn't get enough research. I like the person.
The weekend. I ain't did no research either. I only know one candidate. Well, I only know one candidate that's running, and I'm not voting for her ass.
I like the lady. She kind of like the lady that's up that may win. She kind of 50-50 with me, so I don't really know. It's always like two things that I like about the person that they may or may not change, but then the one that I don't like is enough to overshadow the other two. So I'm not really for certain.
This is for what position?
He just know the name.
Yeah, I just know the lady name. I forget because I be seeing her because they on the streets when you go to Millennium Mall that lady name. I ain't gonna lie, I was driving left and I seen everybody on the bridge.
Is she running for? Is the lady running for mayor, or is she running for a judge or?
I think it might be judge.
Mm-hmm.
It might be judge.
And you said what about
in this, man? I'm about to do a show just bring out all the candidates in Orlando and
it might be the judge because I think that's what I seen when I was driving on I-4.
The election is next week. It's next Tuesday.
Yeah, but it's early voting. I think one more day tomorrow, right? Then they
probably so. Yeah, they usually stopping on the Saturday before.
Yeah, so
I ain't gonna lie. The judge I just recently had for my lunch, I just he looked out for everybody. So that's why I feel not even because of him, but just in general, I feel like if you get good judges in there, it can really help you out.
So is that what you said to him? Hey, Judge, I voted for you, man.
Nah, but this seeing him and a few judges in the past, I'm like, hey man, like he really looked out for everybody. I mean, it was a girl in there facing 60 days because she had like 7 open stuff going against her, and he just made her pay fines.
You was at the downtown courthouse?
Yeah.
What courtroom was you in?
For
Oh, you was on the 4th floor.
yeah.
Oh, he was a black judge?
Yeah, Beasley.
I knew that's who you talking about. Yep. That's county.
Vote for Beasley.
That's
Is he up for re-election?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, he
county.
He's pretty good.
I don't think he's running for re-election. No, they trying to get in some new judges, and I think they are. I think it might be one judge they trying to get rid of whose seat is up for grabs. But I think these new judges, I don't think some of them have any opponents because they empty seats. Because before I left, I think they were looking for like 4 new judges. Because one of my old judges, she's retiring at the end of the year. Well, technically in January. Yeah.
They have to apply?
No, you have to first of all have a law degree.
That's discrimination.
That's unauthorized practice of law. You have to be licensed to practice law.
Vote for me.
You still have to be licensed to practice law in order to be a judge.
Hey, everybody get a mistrial. Come on up in here. You're free. What you do? You're free.
That judge that I just left, that bitch, she was DeSantis appointed. And I told everybody when she first came and they said she was DeSantis appointed, I'm like, motherfuckers better figure out a way to settle these cases, because if they got to depend on her, and she was telling them after I had already said it, they was depending on her. She wasn't letting nobody out. She was giving everybody the maximum. Ooh. Everybody.
That's what I'm saying. And some of the judges won't smoke.
And she was a Latino judge from Venezuela. Could you believe that?
What? Yeah, this way for Trump.
Like the white passing ones.
She was, because her husband white.
Yeah,
and he's an attorney as well.
Yeah, see, Republicans ain't that bad against his immigrants.
She was bad against all of them. That's one judge I can say. It wasn't just the black ones, because it was a Latino man who she had already told him. Yeah, they had a plea agreement, and she denied the plea agreement. She told them to go back and redo that.
That's why I like do the same to everybody.
Yeah, but to me, it's a little bit too harsh. That's the same one who gave that man. That's the same one who gave this other man, who was a black man, 17 years for going on the internet.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit too harsh. Now the judge before her was a white man, and he was from Tennessee. He was from Tennessee, country as hell, but he was very lenient. But again, I said that it was a DeSantis appointee for a reason. You know, DeSantis don't like Monique Royale, so that's why she was denying the plea agreements.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm. So it's all political.
Yeah, there's so many interchanging parts to this, man. It's crazy.
That's what I'm telling y'all.
Hey, I just got a check from Grubhub. That was crazy. I didn't even know it. I guess I got a lawsuit. They cut me a check.
How much? $23?
Right.
Yeah, right. Nah. It ain't that much. I feel like Michael Blackson when he get his residual checks from Friday. It's only like, you guess the number is only $30.
Man, they be giving me checks. We got the lawsuit. We got a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. I'll give you $23.99. What the?
On the real,
man, you can.
Listen,
and I didn't got a couple of them. I think I got like $100 from that Facebook lawsuit, like $150.
For real? See, my stuff never. I got one for like $10 one time. $10, $12.
$150 I'm keeping.
I keep all that shit and cash them all the same day. But no, that $150 from Facebook, it was in my PayPal. I didn't even know that shit was there. I just so happened to go on there one day And that shit was, and it had been there for a couple months too.
Yeah, I need my PayPal.
Huh?
I need to check mine.
You should. Matter of fact, I checked it a couple months ago, and I had a check in there from somebody. It was only, now that one was lower. It was only a couple dollars, but yeah, I got like $150 from Facebook.
It's classic. They give out what $12 gonna do for somebody?
Well, because it's so many people. So first of all, the attorneys got to get their fees, and then you splitting them between all these hundreds of thousands, sometimes even millions of people. So that's why I don't be shit.
They should just say everybody get $50. Whoever you mess around, just give them $50 and just keep it at that.
Well, they don't know until people actually register, because sometimes people don't register for it. Some of those lawsuits you actually got to show proof. Some you don't, but some you do.
Man, I've been doing all that stuff.
They don't know until people come up and do the paperwork.
My theft was identified and taken away. They robbed my theft. I would have lost thousands of dollars. $50,000 I lost.
What y'all doing this weekend?
Say what?
Well, so since I got that $30, I see $30. I just trick off. I ain't tricking off 150, but $30 I trick off. So,
hey,
somebody get lucky tonight. Like, you want a drink? Hey, it's on the house. Hey, it's on the house.
What y'all doing this weekend?
I don't know. I'm finna get my thing put up. It's football season.
So you got another TV? Oh, you got a
big. Hold on. What number did I say? Hold on.
85, baby.
God damn. How you put that up at?
Kind of cheap. We gonna get this bug put up. Yeah, so it'll be put up tomorrow.
I bet.
Yeah, but I'll be on the phone texting, so that's what I'm about to do. But tomorrow I might just chill. I got work Sunday. And
you off tomorrow?
Where you gonna put that up at though?
I'm off tomorrow, so.
Where's that going?
Where's the old TV at? I'm gonna take that out, put my daughter's.
It's big enough? It's not small. I thought, is that wide?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
It'll fit. I already measured it.
I already measured it. Thirsty.
You measured it before you got it?
Thirsty.
No, yeah, I had it first, and I bought it. I said, "You know what? I'm gonna make it fit. Even if I gotta get a stand to put it on."
Stand, right.
Yeah, but I got somebody put in. They're gonna put it on the wall for me, and like move the plugs up, so the wires gonna be hanging like they were now, and clean everything up.
It's not gonna be hanging on the edge.
No, it's gonna be like in the middle.
Okay, you don't want to.
It'll be close to the edge.
Okay, when they hit their head like boof.
Yeah, it'll probably right down right here. Yeah.
You hanging it up still?
Yeah. I don't know. Hey, your friend trying to do something next, so I don't know. You gonna bless him with your presence? I don't know. I'll just be chilling though. I'll be here. I ain't doing too much to watch these games.
When y'all trying to do something tomorrow? Y'all trying to hang out tomorrow?
Yeah. I'm on. If anything, I'll just be here. My drink. I already got my club in the back, so I ain't gotta go. I ain't gotta go nowhere.
I work tomorrow. I ain't gonna see y'all tomorrow. That's crazy.
Oh, you gotta work.
Yeah.
That's good, man. Keep working, man. I'm gonna take a lot of shots for you. Well, tonight I am.
Yeah, I work overnight tomorrow. It's in Lake Mary though, so I don't know. You how far are you from Lake Mary?
It's about 30 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, hop on the highway and I-4. But all right, guys. Thanks for coming through. Have a good night. Dad, thanks for coming through. Nick, thanks for coming through. Tupac trial update. GCD dummy. If you did it, we go to jail. But if you didn't do it, we get off. Even though you was clout, you was something clout. But it's Friday, gotta make some phone calls and get up out of here. Like, share, subscribe. Or dislike, share, subscribe. Just do something.